live at 5. It's offer review, and boy, we've got a bunch of interesting offers or situational offers that'll be good for certain people in certain situations, but things that merit consideration. We've got actually interesting. And then also, yes, I was gone Friday, Saturday, just got back today, Sunday, and this was put out on Twitter. The general consensus is that this is for next patch, and it's going to be 2 members of the Eternals right here. Cersei and Icarus. I don't know how to say it. I don't know. Or I don't know where this came from, but yeah, that's not going to happen. Also, just a couple interesting questions. Cloak or Dagger, who gets the shards? Here's the thing. Cloak is kind of squishy. And so if whatever you're using Cloak, let's say in a raid, if your Cloak is dying a lot, then Cloak needs the shards. Dagger is the damage, and she does a bunch of damage. So personally, my Cloak doesn't die that often, so I'm dumping it all into Dagger because she is just wrecks nerds. Cloak is kit-based, Dagger is damage, stat-based. Anyways, then also, question for it is like, blog mentioned Sharon Carter being in the raid store. Does this mean that she'd be in the raid orb or just in the store? General consensus is that there's no other way of interpreting it, that it's going to be both the raid store and the raid orb. I believe we will riot if Scopel next says that you can find Sharon Carter in the raid store. Well, we didn't say she was going to be purchasable in the raid store. We meant the raid orb. I personally believe if they were going to screw the community with making her raid orb only, this would have been the time to disclose it in the blog post. When they say raid store, we're interpreting this as the way that every other raid store character has been released, both in the orb and in the store. We will riot if not. Now, we have a bunch of offers to talk about tonight, and some of them good, some of them bad, but definitely some interesting, some situational offers for sure. Cure of the Mermasa offer. We're just going to get through this. This is the honorable orbs. So this is the event orbs for Silver Samurai, where the orbs that have Silver Samurai on the sides, and then a random chance for Silver Samurai in the middle, like 14%. Not the best orbs because the newest character in the orbs is Moon Knight. My suggestion is to take the $20, and rather than buying this offer, because these are going to average about five Silver Samurai shards per orb, a little more than that. And then take the $20 and buy cores and core the event. I personally do the 50s. Not really a fan of those orbs. Mini candy daily offer. I'm not recommending anybody buy this. I think the idea of this event is that it's a very good way for free-to-play players, to max out the event by doing maybe 3 blitz rotations a day. Buy 75. You get 12,000 candies a day, and take 7,500 of them, and because the store refreshes every 8 hours, and just buy Lady Deathstrike. But the store lasts longer than the event, and so you can kind of stockpile the currency and buy it, because I believe that the store is supposed to be active 6 days longer, 6 days after the event expires. So the people that are buying this type of offer, I believe, are the people that are pushing to get into Dark Dimension 5 first. And they're buying all the teal gear. They're probably not even buying the Lady Deathstrike. They're probably ignoring Lady Deathstrike and buying all the teal gear they can see. I promise you there are people doing that right now. All right, so this is a excellent offer for someone that wants to get these orbs. We don't normally see this priced this way. Usually there's not much. So it comes with 1 premium orb and then 20 legacy 2 orbs. So these include the characters that came out in the second year of Marvel Strike Force. Also, this orb has T3s. If you're running a severe deficiency of T3s, not only will you be getting some purple gear and some gold and character shards, this is an assortment of some of them, but also there's a ton of T3s in there. So this is a great value if you need T3s and these character shards. If you're a newer player, I would look into this for sure. Absolutely. Exclusive credit cache or cash. I don't know. I pulled chat. They've never sold these before. So this is for Stark Tech. And Stark Tech, to complete the Stark Tech, takes somewhere between 18 months to 2 years. It's one of the longest grinds of the game. And people that are like baby, or, you know, newer Krakens or newer players to the game that are whaling hard and getting all the new characters, probably going to auto scoop this up just for the Stark Tech currency. But for someone like myself that has the Stark Tech maxed out, there's not a lot of value here, in my opinion. So this is a situational offer for somebody that has been coring the daily activities to get ahead on the Stark Tech. They're probably going to auto buy this. Let's move down. All right, Red Star Draft. Okay, this is before I get into this, I'm going to buy this, and I'm going to explain why I'm going to buy it. First of all, this is not for everybody, but the way that I look at this is that this is basically $25, and I'm going to be purchasing Elite Fours because there's going to be 5 orbs, and the 5 orbs have an equal chance of a 3, 4, 5, and 6. And so I think there's 2 reasons maybe to consider this offer. One, you just want to get Elite Fours because you want to get high red stars and Omega Red, and you value Elite Star, Red Star, Elite Fours at some value. The other person that would consider this is that one of the first orb is going to be for Kestrel, right? And you get an equal chance of 3, 4, 5, and 6. That is amazing. Like if you don't have a 5 or 6 Kestrel and you want a chance at that, I get it. It's actually kind of a big deal. The rest of the character shards have limited value, and they may have some value to some people in certain situations. They're kind of, Kestrel's in there, yes. Yellow Jacket, Rocket, Falcon, Shocker. Maybe there's a case to be made for Yellow Jacket inside of one of the Gamma raids, but frankly, Rocket, Falcon, and Shocker, I don't use. I think I maybe use Shocker on defense and Alliance War temporarily, but no, that's not the point. So I did the math on it, and let's say I pull all duplicates, I added it up, and I did the math on if I pulled all duplicates on average, that should net out 15,750 Elite Fours. So that's basically 3 Elite Fours. So then the question is, the question that I'm personally asking myself is $25 worth 3 Elite Fours. And given that Omega Red's around the corner, I'm going to have to say yes. So I think there's 2 questions. Do I want a chance at upgrading my Kestrel? Yes or no? Do I want to purchase 3 Elite Fours for $25? So I'm going to buy this, and we're going to add it up just for science, right? All right, we're gonna scoop this up right here and see how it goes, and we're gonna add it up, and that way you can see how my purchase goes. All right, we're gonna buy this on Amazon Coins. Let's see. Let me toggle over to this. I gotta plug in my password. Yeah, I'm using Amazon Coins. I'm sponsored by Amazon Coins. Amazon Coins let you save up to 20% on Marvel Strike Force purchases. I personally save about $100 a month by doing this, so it's a great situation. Follow the instructions in the link, the description. It's not available in every country, unfortunately. Hopefully they expand that sometime in this soon. I don't know if you've been following the news with Microsoft and Amazon and the Amazon store, but seems to be the next big thing, right? It looks like it anyways. Okay, let's see. We're going to add up what I got here and see how much just for the Elite Fours. So we're buying this just for Elite Fours. And I got a 6 Shocker upgrade. Okay. All right, but that's going to convert to an Elite Four also, right? All right. I got 950. So we're going to add up 950. 3750 for Shocker. So 950, 3750. A 450 for Falcon. A 3750 for Yellow Jacket. And then lastly, I got 950 on Kestrel. So how much does that up to? So I got I got about 2 Elite Fours. I got 2 Elite Fours and an upgrade to Shocker. Was that worth $20? $25? I have to say I'm kind of disappointed. But at the end of the day, I value Elite Fours at about $10 a piece, $10 to $12 a piece. So I got 2 Elite Fours, so that's worth $20. So $20 to $24 is upgrading Shocker to 6 stars worth much to me? Yeah, it's not great, but anyways, that's how the deal works. Basically, you have to look at it from an Elite Four. So I got 2 Elite Fours out of it, and I got an upgrade on Shocker for $25. Not the most impressive. It is what it is, you know, because I pulled a 6, a 6, a 3, a 5, and a 4, and one of the upgrades was to the 6. All right, let's move on. It may be a good deal for you. It may not be a good for deal, but at least we have a good explanation of what the offer is and what it isn't. Okay. Light of Hope offer. This is for Dagger. Dagger is DPS crazy, and I'm not going to be purchasing this, but I can understand why people would. You know, I think it's for me. I wanted to get her to at least 5 stars, so I'm working on that, right? And then right here, it's 50 character shards for $35. There's 1 training material orb worth $1.50 and 1 gold orb worth $2. So this is the most expensive pricing that they have on character shards, but I highly suspect that Cloak and Dagger and Deathpool are going to be important. They certainly are important in Doom, but they're probably going to be very important in Doom 5 would be my guess. I'm not really sure. Golden Bundle. Boy, I think this would be amazing. What disappointed me about this offer is that there's 4 multiple men shards. So multiple men shards is no value to me, but if this was a new warrior, a secret avenger, if this was Weapon X, you know, some of these newer characters, maybe even Heroes for Hire, one of those orbs that you know, the newer characters that are not out yet, they're not fountainable anywhere, not farmable anywhere, you know, because then I could value those at $3 a piece, right? So if you need multiple men and you're needing multiple men to get him up and running because of Adam Warlock or something like that, this is probably a very good deal. Now, if you're looking at this just from a gold standpoint and you're excluding this, like myself, for me, it ended up being not a buy. But I think there's people that need gold no matter what, you know, because my imaginary valuation on gold orbs is $2 a piece. So that right there is worth $24. And then maybe this is worth $6, right? So you got like $30 worth of gold in some weird way. I don't know if that's a good deal, but anyways, $6 worth of gold, you know, that's not that important. That's okay. But, you know, this adds up to about $30. And where I think this would have been something I would have bought is if this was Cloak shards or Dagger shards. And then I could say, hey, you know, those are worth $3 a piece. So yeah, I'm going to, yes, gold, yes, shards, but no, it's multiple men. So I was really saddened by this. When I saw this offer yesterday, I was like, oh, what is this orb? Because I didn't identify the name at first. I was like, what is seeing double orb fragments? And I had to go and look and see that it was multiple men. I was like, yeah, yuck. Anything but multiple men would have been fine. Anyways, do what you got to do. If you just need gold and you need the gold no matter what, and you're just going to buy gold, I get it. If you need multiple men and you need gold, I get it. But I'm not going to be buying it. Let's move on. Tough as Nails offer. So this is the orbs that give minimum 6, maximum 180, average about 9. I'm going to be getting her 15 of her a day plus the amount that you get. I think you can get up to 290 free to play if you max out this event. So that'll put most people at 4 stars and on their way to 5 stars. But anyways, I value these orbs at $3 a piece, so that's worth about $15. So I'm not going to buy it, but do what you got to do. Oh boy, human weapon offer. Almost every day somebody says something about how amazing Shang-Chi is in the Doom raid or in Dark Dimension 4 and how he just cleaned up in Dark Dimension 4 on Node 12. And I believe that is true. Or how good he's in RTA. This guy is quite good. I play him in RTA, or I get destroyed by him in RTA. I play him in the Gamma raid. Anyways, this is extreme premium pricing. If you're buying him only for a war defense team, I'm afraid that the hard counter for him is just around the corner with Mega Red being a hard counter for Heroes for Hire. So that is a typical story with defensive war teams, that they have a limited self-life until there's a solution either sold to us or the community comes out with a solution to the team. Infinity Watch is a punch across. It's a soft counter. It's not a hard counter. I'm going to be doing some testing. I've been seeing that McMull's done some testing with the power levels on who gets the ability block and the stun from the Heroes for Hires team, depending on the damage and health numbers. And You know, if Mega Rug's too strong, the team actually kind of becomes a hard battle. Anyways, I'm going to be doing some testing on that tomorrow when I can get into the test servers. Anyways, 50 character shards for 35 bucks is not great pricing. Do what you got to do. I do want to say that he is a quite good plug-and-play standalone character and has merit outside of Defense on War. And if you're only buying him for Defense on War, that's a limited thing anyways. That's going to be expiring soon. Or at least the extreme value. Still a great character. Premium Orb Pack. At best, I value these at $1 a piece. So that's $11. And there's no way that those 3 arena orbs is worth the other 10, 15 bucks, whatever it is. Now, this is a terrible offer. Again, Legacy 2 orbs. So above, there was a premium orb. And this is 8 orbs. But there was a special offer up there for $5, which had 40k fragments or 20 orbs and a premium orb. I think that deal is fantastic, especially if you need the T3s. All right, let's move on. ISO 8 energy offer. I think this is an okay offer. I like this offer because it has campaign energy. Not really a fan of these. And I prefer the calendar offer that is $10, which has 910 over the calendar. And pretty much all the offers that include ions or green ISO orbs or anything like that, I'm going to call them trash in the rest of the review. That's trash. That's also trash. All right, gear tier 15 draft. Yeah, this is super pricey. This is $1.50 for random gear tier 15. You don't even get to pick the ones you want. I remember, needing this for like Ebony Maw or something, and I couldn't get them. And boy, this was a super pricey way of getting into Dark Dimension 4 and getting Doom. And I'm sure there's going to be offers similar to this for Dark Dimension 5 and Dormammu. Dormammu's kit looks really good. I mean, he looks like Doom. Dormammu looks so good. His kit, I was looking at it again this weekend. Mega Orb sale. I value these at $5 a piece tops. So yeah, this is anchor pricing. Mega Orb 1, 2, 3 trash. No, we don't buy Mega Orbs for $20 a piece. And then right here we've got a standard gold offer, which is not a great deal. This makes that offer for $35 a lot more attractive up there. Where this is 4 gold orbs, so that's maybe worth about $8 and maybe another $2, $10 value there, not even close to $20. Let's move on. Pack of Shame. If you're blitzing a lot, and you have to do at least, I've been doing 2 to 3 blitzes a day, but my roster is developed out. But you have to, if you blitz a lot, you won't have to buy the Pack of Shame if you're trying to be super competitive in war. And right now, most people should be blitzing for the candy event for Lady Deathstrike. Okay, power core deal at best. Well, this would be a better offer to me if this is $225. And yeah, there's some training materials. I've never bought this, but it seems like it's okay on paper if you need power cores and training materials. Terrible offer. Nothing limited or good about this at all. This has about total value in Boomer Bucks of $5 max. Not worth $10. Also trash. More trash. Lots of trash. And I want to go and see if I complain about this again. Oh, it's not there. All right, let's toggle over to all the rest of there is trash. Let's toggle over to the free-to-play account, and we're just going to scroll past the duplicate offers and see if there's anything unique on this. Again, I'm favorable to this. I could see newer Krakens picking this up. I purchased this, and I had mediocre results. Maybe you'll have better results. Maybe it's just not a good deal for you. I like that, but I'm not going to buy it. If you really, really need gold, I get it. If you also need multiple man, cool also. All right. Ooh, back in black offer. So something interesting. A lot of people have been asking me, is this going to be a good character for Dark Dimension 5? I think it's way too early to speculate anything about Dark Dimension 5. We don't know if it's going to be positioned like Dark Dimension 2. We don't know if it's going to play out like Dark Dimension 3, which was trash. And it's still the worst game mode I've ever played, probably any game ever. Actually, that is true. Dark Dimension 3 is the worst thing I've ever played in any video game in my entire life. What if Dark Dimension 5 is more like Dark Dimension 3 than Dark Dimension 4? I just had to think about that. Dark Dimension 3 is the worst thing I've ever played in any video game, in my opinion. I can't think of anything worse. I can't even think of anything off the top of my head that was worse than that experience. It was the worst experience I've ever had in a video game. Think about it. So people are asking, is Symbiotes going to be good indeed? I don't know. We don't know what Dark Dimension 5 is going to be like. Is it going to be like 2, 3, 4? They can make it entirely different. We don't know what character is going to be good there. If you have use for Symbiote Spider-Man today, that's that. As far as speculation in Dark Dimension 5, I'm not willing to do it. We could only guess. Someone said, well, should even Kestrel? Probably Kestrel's going to be good there. But here's the thing. I'm willing to upgrade Kestrel because I need Kestrel today in the tech nodes in Doom, because the tech nodes in Doom are kind of tricky. Yeah, so I need to upgrade Kestrel now for tech nodes. I don't know about DD5. We'll see when we'll find out soon enough. Anyways, I get it. Symbiote Spider-Man's not available anywhere, and if I'm not available, if you have the other Vorse symbiotes and you need Symbiote Spider-Man, the team pretty much doesn't work without him. And he's quite useful in Doom 2.2. We do Doom 2.2 every day, and they're amazing in Doom 2.2. Yet they're trash in 1.1. The boss node in 1.1 is garbage. 2.2 is just fine. Get it together, Scopely. Anyways. Psychotic Offer. Carnage is easier to get. The two that are really hard to get in the symbiotes are Anti-Venom and Symbiote Spider-Man. But Carnage, there you go. Same story. Same story on Carnage, but I think he's a lot easier to get. You don't need to. Venom's the easiest to get. And I don't think I'd recommend this to anybody to do it that way. Mercenary Team Bundle. So we got $20 for 500 character shards. I do get some use out of Korath. No, I don't really use Korath. I don't get really much use out of these three, but I do use these two on War Defense. But the main reason why someone would buy this is that they are mercenaries. And every month we have the payday event, which does, injects a large amount of gold on a monthly basis. And the idea there is you have to get 5 mercenaries, to max out the rewards to 7 stars. Well, this is a jumpstart way of getting a consistent, through that payday event. It's a lot of gold. It is, 1.2 million times 3, like 3.6 on max. It's actually a significant amount. Well, I don't know if it's significant. That's the wrong word. It's as generous as Scopely gets, right? I don't know. 3.6 million gold. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Anyways, let's move on. I think we're going to wrap up offer review with there. I don't think there's anything else worth talking about, and that'll do it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Are you excited about these guys coming next patch? A lot of people asking me when do they think the patch is coming. Maybe second week of November. I actually haven't heard anything official. And then let me know how your polls went if you opened up the red stars. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Bye.